So Hilltop goes forward. Caradonna, the 3 is about the last of them up for race number 2 here at Deepwater. And the light is activated. Stand by. I think they're all in. They appear to be all in, and they're all out now. Flamingo Rose was slow at Barrier Rise Court. Signet was slow. Cabriole won the jump. One Wish at a Time drives up to the leader's heels as they settle into stride. Moss Gardener's there. Pickalova gets her on the inside. They settle fully into stride, and the leader is Cabriole. It burst away. Court Signet runs to second. One Wish at a Time is third. Moss Gardener's fourth. Then Hilltop on the outside now. Flamingo Rose stood at the gates, but it's up running fifth now. It's made a lot of ground. Pickalova, Beauzel, the faves back third last, only a couple behind it. Caradonna and its stablemate Summer Come Sadie. Look at Cabriole, it's off as they race down towards the 800 metre point. Leads by 3 lengths on Court Signet. Then followed Flamingo Rose. One working around the outside is One Wish at a Time. Then followed by Moss Garden. Beauzel's made up a little bit of ground on the inside. It's about 8 lengths off the lead of the favourite. Hilltop is next. Then followed, just losing a bit of ground, Flamingo Rose being passed by Caradonna. Pickalova back there. And also, last of all, Summer Come Sadie. Cabriole's coming back to them at the 400. It leads by 2. They're all off the bit behind the leader. It's Court Signet second. Right around the outside, Caradonna. Hilltop's in that line as they make a line of 5 or 6 coming to the home turn. Beauzel is one off the fence, and it's got the split the favour. Cabriole's the leader. It's under pressure. Beauzel strode to the lead. Getting up on the inside is Court Signet, but look at Beauzel the fave. That's how you want them to win. It raced away to win by 2 from the game. Cabriole, it just couldn't last. I don't know third. Hilltop, Moss Garden, One Wish at a Time, or Summer Come Sadie, I don't know. Then followed further back by Caradonna. Back towards the tail, Flamingo Rose. Also further back, I think I called Caradonna, I did Pickalova. And one going across the line, Court Signet. So, Beauzel the winner. Got a magnificent run through on the inside. I mentioned at the 800 it was about 8 lengths off the leader, but Matty Paget didn't panic. He just waited for the split on the home turn, which often comes here at Deepwater. You don't need to go 7 or 8 wide at Deepwater. You just wait for the split because it's a tight turning track and they tend to wander off on the home turn, and he knew that, and he got through on the inside, and Beauzel has raced away the fave. The numbers will be 2, 1, 10 and 6. Number 2 is first, Beauzel. Matty Paget for Sandra McCormick and Armadale. Second goes to 1, Cabriole. Gee, it goes quick, doesn't it? It just couldn't hang on for Robert Knight at Armadale, ridden by Sue Big. And number 10 will be third in a tight one, Hilltop number 10, ridden by Jessica Drury. Number 6 is fourth, and that is Moss Garden. So 2, 1, 10 and 6, the second event here at Deepwater. Beauzel, owned by WJ and SU McCormick, by Beautiful Crown out of Zalady, trained by Sandra and ridden by Matty Paget. Very happy connections here. Second goes to the 1, Cabriole, ridden by Sue Big, owned by Robert and Mrs. R.M. Knight, Mrs. Janelle Snowden, Mrs. N. Swan, S. Butler, F. and Mrs. D. Knight, P. and Mrs. V. Johnston, by Navarre out of Halo de Here. And third goes to the 10, which is Hilltop, Jessica Drury, owned by D.B. Campbell, by Buraton out of Galvin, trained by David at Grafton. And 6 is fourth. Now, waiting on the margins and times. And Armadale Cornell here today. 2 1/4 by 1 3/4. They've covered the journey at 1:22.97. And if that is correct, that is a track and class record. A track and class record. So it is a track and a class record. So the track record held by Grey Fox that set it here in the Cup in 1998. And the class record actually was held by Cabriole. Wouldn't surprise me that, because it goes quick as you saw today at 1:22.97. New track.